So in the beginning, a lot of the work was done by hand. It was in the late 90s, I saw an explosion of it because I became a professional at that time of the utilization of information technology. A lot of it was done prior to that, kind of like word of mouth. When you would have a job that was posted, it was to that geographic area. And what generally would end up happening, people would come in and apply. But the problem with that is you were very limited to the group of people that you could recruit, because if a person didn't know about the job, they couldn't apply for it. A way that recruitment was really done was primarily through the newspaper, because that was the internet of the day. So you could go into the newspaper and post a job, and then people would look at that and apply to that job. But again, it was very limited because newspapers only reached a certain city and a certain area. So if you wanted to recruit somebody possibly in New York, you had to go to New York's newspaper and then post that position there. With the advent of the internet and all the information technology explosions, now an applicant is wider defined. It's no longer just a person in a geographic area, but it's possibly anyone that has access to the internet and to the web that can apply for a job, which is great for you as an employer in two ways. One is you have a strong applicant pool that you can pull from, and the second is you have the opportunity to generate a lot of buzz around that individual job. But now there's also a couple of downfalls. Because of the fact that it is so widespread, you can get applicants from all over the place, and sometimes you can get people that apply that are not qualified. So for every benefit you're getting, you're also getting some burden that accompanies it as well. But with the growth of the internet, with the explosion around the 2000 bubble bursting and things of this nature, kind of before that process in time, you were looking at this fact that all this information and all the access of applicants helped you so much to get the right person. Again, you had to kind of swim through the sea of people to get to the right person, but for the most part, you had a nice pool to select from. The way I found now that it's kind of coming into play now is that now employers are getting more selective about where they're going to go post their ads. They're trying to get a little tighter on the type of people that they're trying to recruit. They're getting a little bit more stringent with the ideas of what they've outlined, because they're trying to find that optimal candidate. But again, initially in the beginning, there was this concept of where you only could get from your geographic area, but now your geographic area could be the globe. And also, depending on the size of your company and also your prominence, you can get applicants from all over the place, which again is good because it gives you're not just limited by the people that are in your community.